Fans, thanks for clicking the Dreaded D Rose report. It's about 12:04 at night. I'm updating. I just wanted to put some stuff out here. I just happened to notice that the subs on the Dreaded D Rose report, I want to thank whoever was number 500, 501, and 502. Thank you. Took a while to get there, but now I need to go to 1001, 1002, and 1000. Hey, thanks anyway. Anyway, let's get on with some news. Chris Jericho noted on Twitter that he did not break his toe when he jumped off the steel cage on Monday's Raw. The recent rumors going around that he had broke his toe. He called, I don't know, Diamond Dallas Page and told him for whatever reason. Anyway, do you remember this guy, Christian? As reportedly, believe it or not, he's finally been cleared to wrestle again and return to the ring, you know, at any time he wants, but apparently WWE doesn't have nothing for him to do right now. I tell you what, if he was on my payroll, he'd be doing something. And a feud, now catch this, between Bray Wyatt and Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Intercontinental title is kind of rumored to be happening, so we'll see if that goes through. And Wyatt's steel cage match with Chris Jericho on Monday's Raw was considered to be the end of their feud. So, you know, I was thinking it was about time for Jericho to, I think he's going to be doing some touring with his band. So anyway, Wyatt was not booked for September 21st Night of Champions pay-per-view, but may do some sort of an angle to build up to his next feud coming up soon. Of course, he's not a champion. How can you have him at Night of Champions if he ain't a champion? WWE, this is some ongoing, you know, you've heard of people burning bridges. Punk is finding more and more bridges to burn. And here's just this latest one. WWE pulled most of CM Punk's merchandise off of the shop website this week and heavily reduced prices of a few small items that are still, you know, kind of up there. WWE dropped the price of Punk's Best in the World DVD and Blu-ray to just $2.99. Anyway, each on, well, they did it each on Monday night, and this led to both formats quickly selling out within a matter of hours, according to WWEDVDnews.com. What's going on is he's trying to sue them for using his likeness, his image, his whatever you want to call it, thinking he owns the right to his own face, and you know, and he does now, but I don't think he did back then. And they own the rights to his face and name then. But they can fight it out in court if they want. I got a feeling Punk's going to burn up his money. Not only bridges, burn up a lot of money. Attorneys love that stuff. And WWE NXT trainer Steve Keirns turned 63 years old, while former WWE star Trevor Murdoch turned 34. Matt Morgan, remember him? 38 years old, and referee Drake Younger, I think he goes by Wirtz now in WWE. Anyway, Drake Younger turns 30, and Hall of Famer Don Morocco turns 65 years old. Superstar Billy Graham, 71, and still feisty. Okay, here's what. Now, did you guys see actual wrestling go on Monday's Raw? Man, I did. Very good match between the NXT people. The tag team match. Man, the crowd was real quiet, but I think they didn't know exactly what was going on because I don't think a punch got thrown. Might have maybe one, but I don't think so. Alright, news everybody been talking about. WWE, former WWE star, rather WCW star, there you go, Scotty Riggs wrote on his Twitter yesterday evening that former WWE star and WCW star Sean O'Haire has passed away. Riggs wrote, "I just got a message that former wrestler Sean O'Haire had passed away. 43 years old." It didn't say who he heard it from. But anyway, it says the celebration of life visitation will be held from 1 to 3 p.m. on Saturday, September 13th, at his home in 510 Hampton Drive, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Don't know where that's at. In case you're wondering, it's a 29306 area code, zip code. Anyway, TMZ now reports, now they hadn't had this cause of death out until just earlier today. TMZ reports that Sean O'Haire's cause of death was suicide by hanging. Sean O'Haire was found in his bedroom next to his bed with a rope tied around his neck that was connected to his bedpost. His father discovered the body and then called immediately 911. I don't know whether there was something coming up to that problem. I don't know. I don't understand people that's got that much nerve to be able to do that. The dog did something. All right, now Triple H addressed Sean O'Haire's passing at the end of a media call today, I guess, and that was held to promote Thursday's NXT TakeOver event. He says, "Everybody knows I'd like to personally address my condolences to Sean O'Haire's family, his friends, and his fans in a tragedy that I wanted to, take a moment to offer my condolences on behalf of myself and WWE family." I just don't understand people who do that. That's got to take either a lot of drugs or a lot of toxicology. Will probably come back later on that, or just a lot of nerve. Oh. All right, our condolences go out to his family also. Now, off to some more news regarding Batista. Yeah, Batista. He's elsewhere. Anyway, his status. Marvel Comics is currently restructuring his contract that will likely see him get more money due to the success of Guardians of the Galaxy. Of course, I ain't saying that he was the cause of doing so well, but it did good. This also will lock in Batista for a number of other Marvel movies. Batista is slated for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, as well as the third Avenger movie, where he's going to be having a significant role in. And the movie will have a few years down the road as number 2 Avengers movie isn't scheduled to be released, I guess, until 2015. So going to take a while on that paycheck. And Batista's people in Hollywood report they don't want him to do or be involved in any pro wrestling. Batista said to have other movie offers coming in, and reportedly received a substantial deal to star in a Kickboxer remake with UFC star George St. Pierre. Good for him, good. Alright, now, reported last week, there was rumors that Daniel Bryan is going to have a second surgery. Well, on the Divas, his wonderful squeeze says that he won't be needing a second surgery. But they are expecting him, WWE, to be around, return in the next, at least 3 months anyway. And also noted that Bryan could be back sooner than 3 months, because they like to surprise us. They ain't going to let us know ahead of time. And noted before a few months ago that there was talk of WWE star Corey Graves having his in-ring career end due to a second concussion. Well, it's also noted that revealed that Graves had been helping with production of NXT live events, and he's still helping at the Performance Center in Orlando, but is not allowed to do any wrestling right now. And regarding Olympic wrestler Chase Betts, making his in-ring debut at NXT last weekend's live events in Florida, he was said to be very impressive. And when Betts had his tryout a year ago, it was noted that he had the best tryout of any non-indie wrestler WWE's ever brought in. And his new in-ring name is Chad Gable. So it's Betts, really, but anyway, it's Gable now. And is based on a retired Olympic wrestler and coach Dan Gable. That's where the name comes from. So give him a little history, I guess. And WWE stock up 0.82%. Today closing at $14.74 per share. Today's high was $14.91. The low was $14.55. And if they do good on the network opening over in UK and up in Canada, the stock is going to go up. So I better get it while I can, because I ain't going to be able to afford too many more stocks. I'm going to try and get one. See what happens. My wife won't let me spend too much money. The special Hulkamania edition of the WWE 2K15 video game has sold out domestically. The game is also seeing strong sales in Europe. And by the way, you remember little short guy, Rey Mysterio? He recently had stem cell procedure done on his knees and both knees are said to be doing just fine. I wish him well and wish he'd get back, wrestling again. He was always, crowd always liked him. Oh, by the way, thank you, 500, 501, 502. Who's going to be 503, huh? Thanks for clicking, you guys. I got to go.